Hello and welcome to this episode of Will Weekly. Today we're doing a special Oscar edition of the show, right, Linda?
Yes, we are, and we're all dressed up for it.
I know, you look amazing.
Thank you, Will. You look fabulous yourself.
Thank you very much. Today on the show, we're going to talk about the movies that were nominated for Best Picture, the Best Director, Best Actor. There's a lot to talk about.
Yes, a lot.
All right, so before we get started with the show, if you were to win an Oscar, what would be your speech?
Well, thank you, Will. What an honor. So, first of all, I would like to thank the people that took the time to subscribe to our channel.
Thank you.
Yes, and I also would like to thank our haters because you motivate us to keep doing this.
They're out there, the haters.
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
So, lastly, I would like to thank the people that find our silliness entertaining.
Thank you guys for your support, and now we're going to get started with the show, and I'm going to take this beautiful statue back.
No, you just gave me this. You can't take it from me. This is my Oscar, all right?
Okay, you got it. Alright, so we're going to get started with this episode. We're going to talk about the films that were nominated for Best Picture. We watched a lot of them, pretty much. We watched pretty much all of them except for one. So we're going to name them first. Arrival, Fences, Hacksaw Ridge, Hell or High Water, Hidden Figures, La La Land, Lion, Manchester by the Sea, and Moonlight.
That's right.
So pretty much the only one that we didn't watch was Hell or High Water, which I heard is a pretty good movie as well.
Yeah, we didn't see that one.
Yeah, so based on the films that we watched, there was a lot of competition. Which one would you give the Oscar to? Which one did you think deserved it the most?
That's a tough question. I mean, I really enjoy most of them, you know?
So I'm going to start off on the list, okay? Arrival. Amazing movie.
Yes.
And what I really liked about the story was amazing. It blew my mind because it's an alien invasion movie, which, by the way, these kind of movies never get nominated. Like sci-fi movies like that.
Yeah, it's very rare.
It's very rare for a sci-fi movie like this to get nominated for Oscar. So I'm very happy they took this movie into consideration and that they acknowledged that this movie was that good.
Yeah, you know? Really good movie.
Really good movie. Fences, amazing acting. You weren't too crazy about it.
No, I was not. I mean, it was really good. Very, very good dialogue, but very long dialogue. Yeah. So that for me sometimes it's just a little boring.
It took you out of the movie.
Yeah.
It felt like I was watching a play, which was nice, but I was hoping they would have translated the play more into a cinematic experience.
Yeah, more like a movie, not
more
just
like a movie,
play.
And show different parts of the town. Like showed more things that they could have showed in a movie that you can't show in a play.
I agree.
Yeah. Otherwise, another good movie. Moving on, Hacksaw Ridge.
Oh my God.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Guys.
I didn't know what to expect from this movie. I'm personally not a big fan of World War II movies. Like it's not my genre. You know, I'm really not into that kind of movie. Right?
Yeah, because sometimes those movies is just all about the war and that's all you see. But this movie was very different, and let me tell you,
this movie has a lot of heart.
It touched me.
Yeah,
it really did.
It really did. You got
and it touched you.
It really did.
It touched him a lot.
Like I said, I felt like this movie had a lot of heart. The character development. Andrew Garfield did an amazing job playing this character.
God.
You know, standing for what he believes in, sticking to his values, and his.
That part was the most important thing about this movie. Is how this man stuck to his value and what he believed, and no matter what, he did not give up.
He didn't give up.
He kept what he believed in his heart, and just. It was amazing.
It was an amazing movie.
Yeah.
Hell or High Water, like we said, we didn't watch it. The next one, Hidden Figures.
Oh, yeah.
We loved this movie. We reviewed this movie. We gave it like 5 stars.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
such an amazing, inspirational story about these 3 women that without them, they wouldn't be able to do these NASA missions to orbit the Earth. You know, so.
And incredible that they, you know, we all know the story, the background story of, you know, what happened years ago.
So amazing movie, amazing performances. La La Land. I know you really like this movie. La La Land. I enjoyed it. I think it's a fun movie, but I don't think it's at the level of some of the other movies.
I agree.
You know, it's this movie, La La Land, the choreography, the lighting, the cinematography. You know, it's so well done. Beautiful movie to watch. It's a beautiful movie to watch.
Very pretty movie
movie to watch. Lion. Now, we watch Lion.
Lord.
That movie.
I'm telling you, it's so hard. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know who I wanted to win. Lion was fantastic.
Lion, a true story about how this little young boy gets lost in India and doesn't see his parents for years.
Yeah.
The directing in that movie, the shots of India, the acting by the little kid.
Amazing. I mean, just the story in this movie was so touching and so beautiful.
Yep.
Such a really, really beautiful movie, and
really
it's a true story, which is, you know, it's something really, and that happened not too long ago either.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, not too long ago. Manchester by the Sea. It was a slow build up. I really didn't know where this movie was going, but then at one moment in the movie, you're just like, wow, like
it captured you.
It captures you.
Like, oh my god, like that just really happened.
Yeah, there's definitely a twist to this movie that you won't see coming. And it explains a lot about the character. In the beginning of the movie, this character, he's kind of like a little off. He's like depressed.
So depressed. So depressed.
No energy.
Yeah.
Life is like whatever. He's like, I'm done with life.
Yeah, like he's just living day by day just because he has to. And,
right.
You know,
but the movie really explains why he's like that and does it in a very good way.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Moonlight, very well done.
I didn't personally like that, but it is a good movie.
It's a very good
movie.
You know what it is? It's a very daring movie. It's very original in the way it's told and the subject matter, the way they casted different people to play different age ranges of the same character were kind of interesting. I think it's an amazing movie, great editing. For independent, like it feels like an independent film.
It does.
It feels like
very low budget.
It feels like a really well done independent film, like that, you know, top notch independent film. But I don't feel it's at the same level as some of the more polished Hollywood movies that are in this category.
Well, you never know. I mean, some people really, you know, they have a different perspective, different view of this movie. So that's what we think, and that's how we feel. But other people might think that Moonlight is better than Lion.
Some people might love this. It's the way you connect with a movie, pretty much. Yeah. Everybody's experience with one movie is totally different than another person's experience. My problem with Moonlight is the way it ended. Yeah. It feels like I'm not a big fan of movies that just seem like they just end. Yeah. Without any real
like what happened
conclusion.
Exactly.
Anticlimactic, you know. So that's my one problem with Moonlight. It feels like you're watching a movie and all of a sudden it just ends. Yeah. That's the same kind of problem I had with Manchester by the Sea. Manchester by the Sea had a little bit more resolution, but I feel like at one point you're watching it and it just ends. Yeah. You know.
I agree.
So if I had to pick a movie as Best Picture,
which one would you pick? Or which one you want to win?
I would really like to see Hidden Figures win this. I would really like to see.
Really?
I would really like to see Hidden Figures win this for Best Picture because I think it's a really groundbreaking movie. Yeah. I think it's a very daring, groundbreaking movie. You have these three actresses as the lead characters in this major Hollywood movie. It doesn't feel like an independent film. It feels like a very polished movie that you could tell Hollywood put a lot of money into this. And I want to give this Best Picture because I want to see more movies like this.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't know.
Strong, really well written female characters.
I agree.
A lot of diversity.
Now that you say, I agree. I think I'm between Hidden Figures and Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge, amazing movie. Yeah. Amazing. Hacksaw Ridge. If they gave it to Hacksaw Ridge, I wouldn't be mad at all.
Yeah, I'll be happy
Mel Gibson, matter what problems he has in the media, in the public, I don't care what's going on in his...
You outdid yourself.
Yeah, I don't care what's going on in his personal life.
Yeah.
But in terms of directing...
Very, very
this
good.
man knows how to direct a movie. And like I said, you know, sometimes his movie, they say they're too violent, this and that. But this movie had a lot of heart. So it definitely deserves to be in this category. And I would love to see it as well. You know, if they give it to this movie, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't be mad at all. And the next one that I wouldn't mind giving it to, Lion.
Well, where do we put in La La Land? You know that La La Land is like all over the TV.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about La La Land, but...
La La Land definitely is the movie that had the most press.
Yeah.
And the most advertisement. They did a really good marketing job with this. And I think La La Land is going to win because in terms of the Oscars, they have a history of honoring movies that are about Hollywood or about entertainment. Kind of like Birdman.
Yeah.
You know, Birdman won for Best Picture
True.
Because Hollywood loves itself, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, now moving on to Best Actor. This pretty much connects with the Best Picture because a lot of the actors that are in this category are in the movies that were nominated for Best Picture. So Casey Affleck, Manchester by the Sea, Andrew Garfield, Hacksaw Ridge, Ryan Gosling, Viggo Mortensen, which is a movie we didn't watch, Captain Fantastic, and Denzel Washington for Fences. Linda, who would you give this Oscar to?
From all these fabulous and amazing actors, I would absolutely give it to Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield?
Yes.
He did such a good job in that movie. I mean, the more I see him in different movies like Silence, the more I'm like, wow, this guy, he really does it.
You know, you knew him for Spider-Man, but now he's just totally a different type of actor, and I really, really like him. I think he's doing an excellent job. Keep doing what you're doing. And this movie was just amazing. You did an amazing job. So I loved it.
I mean, Casey Affleck did very good as well in Manchester by the Sea. But I just feel like what Andrew Garfield had to go through, because you could tell filming some of these scenes was intense.
Oh yeah.
Filming some of those war scenes, I don't even know half the time how they filmed those scenes without somebody getting killed on set.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
You could tell it was a very dangerous shoot. And
but not only that, just the way that he talked about God, Andrew Garfield, he did just an amazing job just by, you know, making you feel what he really believed, and that for me was very, very, very impressive. Yep. You know, as an actor.
And Denzel, amazing job. Yeah. Not only because he acted really well in this movie, but he also directed the movie. Yeah. And anytime somebody directs and acts in a movie and does such a good job like that, it's very impressive.
Yeah. You know? He was really good.
Yeah. But
he was really into character.
Like you said, if they gave it to Andrew Garfield, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, I would be very happy. Yeah. Very happy. He deserves it.
Even though it's probably going to go to, you know, Ryan Gosling.
Why? Because of his looks?
It's going to go, I don't know. Like I said, Hollywood loves itself. It's like you know, it's like sports in a way. Whoever has the most momentum is probably going to win. And I feel like La La Land, Ryan Gosling, they have this momentum.
I know.
And I just feel like it's just going to go to him.
You know, I'm not saying that they didn't do a good job. They did. But it's just like job. If you have seen all these movies, you can really compare and you can really see the acting. And, you know, I don't know.
I just feel, in a nutshell, I just feel like Ryan Gosling did a great job in La La Land. But I feel like Andrew Garfield had to have more of an acting range.
Yeah.
This role was very tough. Very tough. And I admire him for pulling through this and doing such a good job.
Me and break it. And I don't see this man acting the way he did at the end of this movie. So it was a tough movie.
I don't know what she's talking about. Anyway, moving on. Best Actress. We really can't talk about this category, guys.
I feel sad about that.
I feel really bad about this one.
What about all the girls from Hidden Figures? Why they're not in this list?
First of all, the only movie that we watched that, you know, has somebody from Best Actress is La La Land, Emma Stone.
Yes.
But the rest of these movies we didn't watch, such as Jackie. So we really can't talk about it. But like you said, how you have a movie like Hidden Figures
with 3 amazing actors in it.
And they weren't nominated for Best Actress.
I don't think that's fair.
Like, what's up with that? Or, timeout. What about Viola Davis?
Right.
From Fences. Why is Viola Davis not nominated for Best Actress? I really don't know what's going on.
I think she's nominated for Best Supporting Actor.
But why is she a supporting actress? She's a lead character. Denzel's the lead character, and she's playing alongside him.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
it's a shame.
She's definitely you watch Fences. That's definitely not a supporting character.
No, she was really good.
She is a lead actor.
Yeah.
And Viola Davis should have been nominated for Best Actress.
You know,
that's a shame.
It's a shame. I mean, it's Hollywood. You know,
a shame.
It's like
this category really threw me off.
Yeah, it did.
Big time.
Well, also you gotta take into consideration the fact that we didn't see most of those movies where the women are nominated.
I agree.
You know,
we didn't see them.
Emma Stone did a really good job. So, you know, if she gets it, I'll be happy. Like I said, we didn't watch the other ones, so I don't know how the other ones were, but...
All right, so now we're going to move on to Best Director. It's pretty much almost the same movies as Best Picture, Arrival, Hacksaw Ridge, La La Land, Manchester by the Sea, and Moonlight. You know what? Why is Lion, the director of Lion, not in this category?
He's not?
He's not in this category. So if I were to pick a Best Director, I would say Lion. I thought it was an amazing movie. I mean, there's so many good things about it.
Yeah.
You know, the way he directed this kid to make you really feel what he was going through.
Oh my God, guys, you really have to see this movie.
When he first gets lost, the way they film those scenes is, I was like shocked.
I wanted to jump and like go and take this kid and like save him.
Yeah, you really, the way this movie is directed,
like, literally.
You really get into this movie.
Yeah, like you like this, like, oh my God, please, you like praying for this kid.
So out of the movies, out of the directors that were nominated, I would give it to Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
You know, like I said before, I don't care what's going on with him in Hollywood and all the problems he has. Just based on this movie alone, I would give it to Mel Gibson.
But you know he's not gonna get it, right?
He's not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it. No,
I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think he's gonna get it because of everything that's going on in Hollywood and him.
Yeah. Or you know, I don't know. Yeah.
The director of La La Land did a really good job.
He did a really good job.
Yeah.
All right, so like I said, I would probably for Best Director, I would pick Mel Gibson.
Same here.
I really enjoyed that movie. So you would say Mel Gibson for that one?
Yeah.
Hacksaw Ridge. I feel like Hacksaw Ridge is probably the most underestimated, underrated movie in this Oscars year. Nobody's really talking about it.
No, and I'm sure a lot of people have not watched it.
Yeah, I talked to people that, you know, did you watch Hacksaw Ridge at work? Nobody's watched it.
Yeah.
Even though it's an amazing movie,
Same here.
I would say go check it out. Well, that's pretty much it. I think we pretty much covered the major awards.
Yeah, actually, the cartoon movies, the one that nominated is Moana, one of them, and I want Moana to win.
Moana, amazing movie, amazing.
Yeah.
I would also nominate it for Best of Music.
Yes, I agree.
You know, The Rock singing, Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote some amazing music for that movie.
Yeah.
And honestly, if I could, I would pick Moana Best Picture. I loved it. I loved that movie. I thought it was so good.
You're such a kid.
I thought it was such a good movie.
You're such a kid.
Come on, Hollywood. You gotta put an animated movie.
You can't put an animated movie as Best Picture.
Moana.
You can't do that.
I loved it.
It's late. He's tired.
I'm tired, guys.
Anyway, guys.
Anyway, Best Picture, like I said before, Hidden Figures. Amazing movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so that's all for today's episode and for today's show. Hope you enjoyed the special Oscar edition of the show.
Yes.
And please subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe, guys. I mean, you know, we're watching. And, you know, like I said in the beginning, I know we have haters. And I'm just kidding. We know that you guys love us. Right?
And thank you for all the support we've gotten on the show so far.
Yes.
Thanks again. Above all, thanks for watching.
Make sure you watch the Oscars on Sunday.
It's going to be interesting. Let's see if we're wrong, if we're right. Let's see what's going to happen.
Yes. And please subscribe.
Yep.
Thank
all right.
you.
See you guys in the next episode. Peace out.